Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today we're diving headfirst into the land of stars and stripes, apple pie, and well, you know the rest. We're talking about the United States of America, a country that's as diverse as its landscape, as complex as its history, and let's be honest, sometimes as confusing as its political system. So buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey that will take us from the towering skyscrapers of New York City to the sun-drenched beaches of California with a few detours along the way. Let's go. Alright, let's kick things off with a little history lesson. Have you ever wondered where the name America actually came from? I mean, it seems pretty straightforward, right? The United States of America, enter Amerigo Vespucci, an Italian explorer who played a pivotal role in our story. Now, Vespucci wasn't the first European to stumble upon the Americas. That honor, as we all know, goes to Christopher Columbus. But Vespucci was a keen observer and a meticulous mapmaker. After a few voyages to the New World, he came to a startling realization. This wasn't Asia, as Columbus had believed, but an entirely new continent. Vespucci's writings and maps detailing this new land gained widespread attention in Europe. So much so that in 1507, a German cartographer, Martin Waldseemüller, decided to honor Vespucci's contributions by naming this newly discovered continent America on his world map.
Now, let's talk about something that might surprise you. The United States, despite being, well, the United States, doesn't actually have an official language. But the USA has always been a melting pot of cultures and languages, a place where people from all over the world have come to build new lives, and in doing so, have woven their languages and traditions into the fabric of the nation. From the Native American languages spoken long before European arrival to the languages brought over by waves of immigrants, the United States has always been a symphony of accents and dialects. And while English is undoubtedly the most widely spoken language, it's by no means the only one. Walk down the streets of any major US city, and you're likely to hear a kaleidoscope of languages: Spanish, Mandarin, Hindi, Arabic, and countless others. It's a testament to the country's diversity, and a reminder that the American story is, at its core, a story of immigration and cultural exchange. So why no official language? Well, some argue that it's a reflection of the country's commitment to inclusivity and diversity. Whatever the reason, the fact remains: the United States is a land of many tongues, a place where you can find a little bit of everything and everyone.
Alright, let's shift gears for a moment and talk geography. When you think of iconic American rivers, the Mississippi probably springs to mind, and for good reason. But did you know that the longest river in the United States is actually its tributary, the Missouri River? That's right, the Missouri, stretching over 2,341 miles, snakes its way through the heart of the country. From its headwaters in the Rocky Mountains of Montana, the Missouri flows eastward, gathering strength and volume as it's joined by tributaries like the Yellowstone and Platte rivers. It winds its way through vast plains, past towering bluffs, and through bustling cities, finally emptying into the Mississippi River just north of St. Louis, Missouri. For centuries, the Missouri River served as a vital waterway for Native American tribes who relied on its bounty for sustenance and transportation. It later became a crucial artery for European explorers and fur traders who navigated its waters in search of new opportunities and riches. Today, the Missouri River continues to play a vital role in the lives of millions of Americans.
Chapter 4. The Liberty Bell's enduring message. From rivers, let's move on to a symbol of American independence, the Liberty Bell. Now, the Liberty Bell is more than just an old bell. It's an enduring symbol of freedom and liberty, not just for Americans, but for people all over the world. Cast in 1752, the bell originally hung in the Pennsylvania State House, now known as Independence Hall, and was used to summon lawmakers to meetings and to alert citizens to important announcements. But it was in 1776, when the Declaration of Independence was signed, that the Liberty Bell truly took on its iconic status. Legend has it that the bell was rung on July 8, 1776, to announce the first public reading of the Declaration of Independence, though historical evidence to support this claim is a bit murky. Nevertheless, the image of the Liberty Bell ringing out, proclaiming freedom throughout the land, has become an integral part of American folklore. The Liberty Bell, flawed yet enduring, became a poignant reminder that freedom is fragile and must be constantly safeguarded.
Chapter 5. Alaska, the last frontier with endless coastline. Let's journey now to the northernmost state in the Union, a land of towering mountains, pristine glaciers, and surprisingly, more coastline than you can shake a stick at. We're talking, of course, about Alaska. When you think of states with extensive coastlines, California or Florida probably come to mind. And while those states certainly boast impressive stretches of coastline, they pale in comparison to the sheer magnitude of Alaska's coastline. Get this, Alaska has over 34,000 miles of coastline. That's more coastline than all the other 49 states combined. This vast coastline is incredibly diverse, encompassing everything from rugged cliffs and rocky shores to sheltered inlets and sandy beaches. It's home to a staggering array of marine life, including whales, seals, sea otters, and countless species of fish.
Chapter 6. The Alaska Purchase, America's best real estate deal. Speaking of Alaska, did you know that the United States actually purchased this massive state from Russia? Yep, you heard that right. In 1867, the United States acquired Alaska from Russia for a cool $7.2 million. Now, at the time, the deal was met with mixed reactions. Some Americans saw it as a steal, a chance to acquire a vast territory rich in natural resources. Others, however, ridiculed the purchase, calling it Seward's folly after Secretary of State William Seward, who negotiated the deal. Little did they know, Alaska would prove to be a strategic and economic gold mine, literally. The discovery of gold in the late 19th century sparked a gold rush, drawing thousands of prospectors to the territory and fueling economic growth. But Alaska's riches extended far beyond gold. The state is abundant in oil, natural gas, timber, and fish, making it a vital resource for the United States.
Chapter 7. The Pentagon, a building of epic proportions. From the vast wilderness of Alaska, let's journey back to the heart of American power, Washington, D.C. Here, nestled on the banks of the Potomac River, sits a building that's as imposing as it is iconic. The Pentagon. The Pentagon, as you might guess from its name, is a five-sided building that serves as the headquarters of the United States Department of Defense. But this isn't just any ordinary office building. The Pentagon is the world's largest office building by floor area, encompassing a staggering 6.5 million square feet. To put that into perspective, the Pentagon is 3 times the size of the Empire State Building and could fit the entire U.S. Capitol building inside it, with room to spare. It's so large that it has its own zip code, its own fire department, and even its own dedicated subway station. Built during World War II, the Pentagon was designed to consolidate the War Department's sprawling offices, which were scattered across 17 different buildings in Washington, D.C. Chapter 8. Tornado Alley, where twisters take center stage. Now, let's talk about a force of nature that's as awe-inspiring as it is terrifying, tornadoes. The United States, you see, has a unique distinction. It's the tornado capital of the world. No other country on Earth experiences as many tornadoes as the United States. In fact, the U.S. averages around 1,200 tornadoes per year, far more than any other country. And while tornadoes can occur in all 50 states, there's a particular region in the central part of the country that's earned the nickname Tornado Alley. Tornado Alley, which encompasses parts of Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota, and Colorado, is a breeding ground for tornadoes, particularly during the spring and early summer months. The region's unique geography and climate create the perfect conditions for these violent storms to form. Chapter 9. The bald eagle, soaring symbol of freedom. From the fury of tornadoes, let's turn our attention to a symbol of strength and freedom, the bald eagle. With its striking white head and tail, piercing yellow eyes, and powerful wingspan that can reach up to 7 feet, the bald eagle is a truly majestic creature. But the bald eagle is more than just a pretty face. It's the national bird and national animal of the United States, chosen in 1782 as a symbol of the country's newly won independence. The founding fathers saw in the bald eagle a symbol of strength, courage, and freedom, qualities they hoped would embody the new nation. And what better symbol of freedom than a bird that can soar to incredible heights, surveying the world below with unmatched grace and power? The bald eagle's ability to fly high above the earth, to navigate the skies with ease, resonated with a nation that had just broken free from the shackles of tyranny.
Chapter 10. The Economic Powerhouse, the USA's global influence. And finally, let's talk about the United States' role on the global stage. The USA, as you might already know, has the world's largest economy. It's a global economic powerhouse, with a GDP of over $26 trillion. To put that into perspective, the US economy is larger than the economies of China, Japan, and Germany combined. It's a testament to the country's entrepreneurial spirit, its innovative industries, and its vast consumer market. From technology giants like Apple and Microsoft to entertainment behemoths like Disney and Netflix, the United States is home to some of the world's most influential companies. Its products, services, and cultural exports are consumed by billions of people around the globe. The US dollar is the world's reserve currency, used in international transactions and held by central banks worldwide.
And there you have it, folks. 10 surprising facts about the USA that you might not have known. From the origin of its name to its unique linguistic landscape, from its awe-inspiring natural wonders to its iconic symbols and global influence, the United States is a country that never ceases to amaze. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning these interesting facts about the USA, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing content. See you next time.